Welcome.
Welcome to the Totaldaddy Wrestling Award Show.
What? Top part.
Dude, we should have contracted LMFAO to make a song for us.
That'd be sick.
Recently found out they broke up over some petty shit.
It wasn't just the same person that.
Did you know one of them, their uncle and nephew?
Oh shit!
Yeah, their uncle and nephew, and then
I didn't know that they were like super rich before they made the songs.
Yeah,
Family wealth or something.
I think the uncle was that. I think that was Red Food. I think his dad owned like a record company.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got put on like they had no struggle.
Shout out to nepotism. But yeah, so like he said, welcome to the Totaldaddy Wrestling End of the Year Wrestling Award Show. Oh yeah,
2024 awards. Yeah, dude, what a year for wrestling. What would you say? Fireworks
dude,
right here.
honestly, if you like in preparation for this video, just looking back at the year that we had, like it feels like Rock versus Cody. You know, the beef. Obviously, they didn't fight 1-on-1, but the beef was so long ago. It was just in April.
You feel like it was so long ago? I don't. I feel like it's still kind of freshly there.
I feel like there was, but I just feel like there's been so many other storylines that have happened, and like stuff that has. It feels like a long time ago. I was thinking about storylines and stuff. I'm like, oh no, it happened last year. No, it fucking happened in July. Like, oh fuck.
Dude, I thought Becky and Trish happened this year. That shit was last year. I was like, damn, you know what? That match they had was fire. And I looked it up and I was like, that's 2023?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I was like, come cross that off. I was like, I thought that just happened. I was like, never mind. All right. I could see what you're saying. Because, yeah, that was, I mean, well, The Rock and Cody, they started their beef like in March, like the lead up to WrestleMania. So they had like a whole month before the actual match. So that's probably why it felt even longer. But then, I mean, Cody went after, what, AJ, Shinsuke. Who else has he beef with? Fucking
Logan.
Wow. Dude.
Solo, what, like twice already?
Yeah. So, yeah. Solo was right after WrestleMania.
Santos Escobar had a title match.
Yeah. He's had a good amount of opponents. So I get what you're saying.
Wow.
Definitely feels, but I think it's been a great year, especially have people have saying that wrestling's been on the rise for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this year was definitely very strong for WWE and Triple H specifically.
I mean, I think even just like the trifecta, like the domino effect, like from WWE, these certain wrestlers that have been top stars or like good role players at least getting dropped and like off their contracts, and they're able to go to these indie shows, these indie promotions, and kind of like put those promotions up on top, or these former WWE guys going to AEW and making something out of themselves out there, making that brand even better.
Which is why as we mentioned before, we like the competition. We like the other brands because there's more opportunities for wrestlers to make a name for themselves.
Oh yeah.
Which is just what we want. We don't want them to be broke.
Maybe we do some.
Some of them could stay broke, right? But we don't want them we don't want them to panhandle at the edge of the street type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like Delonte West.
But anyways,
No, but it's been a great year, dude. For all companies involved, I would say it was definitely a harsh year for AEW specifically. I think this year was pretty bad in some terms, but they did have great individual talent that I would say alone carried them to the rest of the year. Some of them are definitely mentioned in my list.
Yeah, like for sure. Some of the stuff was a lot better than what WWE had going on. Some in certain storylines and stuff.
At certain times, yeah.
What was I gonna say? I think they had a good closeout of the year. Like during the summertime, summertime, middle of the year, it was looking pretty bad.
Yep.
but I think definitely think they kicked it up with you know. But not to get too much into that stuff. Let's just you want to go ahead and get started with our choices or
Let's do some honorable mentions, dude, because there's some stuff on the list that I just wanted to give them a good shout out. Specifically, I know I didn't. I don't think you mentioned this guy on your list. I know I didn't, but shout out to Okada, dude.
yeah,
Even though he's been like involved with the whole Young Bucks EVP thing, he's the only thing that's been entertaining about the whole bit, and he doesn't even speak English.
right,
Like
yeah,
it's crazy. And then his wrestling, as we mentioned before we started recording, it's so clean and it's just it's so basic, it's so clean and so believable. Shout out to
yeah.
that. Shout out to that dude. And the match
It,
he just had with Osprey tonight was crazy.
oh, it was amazing. Yeah, um, yeah. He was able to provide like comedy moments as well as good fighting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like he's definitely like he shows you like I have a character. I don't speak, but I have a character, and I'm a great wrestler. Which is like, dude, I wish you would have gone over to Triple H, but I like what you're doing here.
yeah, for sure. I myself, I don't want to do honorable mentions because it's the war show, baby, on winners only.
Hey, I get it, but there's some people that didn't make my list that I wish they would. I got two more. I got the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, what do
I fuck with them because obviously I love Bray
you just
Wyatt.
want to
So
like put that out there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love Wyatt Six, man. I do like how they're going about that. They're not at every you know TV show because
Hmm.
if you put them at every TV show, then it's gonna get stale, and then you're not gonna be able to do anything with them. Because it's tricky nowadays with the supernatural characters because it's super unbelievable now.
I think them going back to 2 hours kind of hurt them.
Yeah, but you could definitely use them, and then like I said, you could just make them be like enforcers in some way, like. If your main guy is getting hurt by by five dudes and you need four more people to show up, the lights go off and then boom, they just show up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think the problem with that with them, the only problem I see with them is like they should really only be used for like storyline purposes.
Yeah.
Like don't just have Bo come out 17th in the Royal Rumble to get thrown
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, do not get them involved in the Rumble because then it just breaks that aura that they have of
Hmm.
eeriness.
Yeah.
One more shout out, Samoa Joe, the real OG Tribal Chief.
Hey, for real.
Hey, dude, we started off the year with him as world champion for AEW.
Yeah, he did. He did. He only had like a 2 month like run, but it was
But
good.
but still, and then
Yeah.
Swerve picked it up right after him. So
Hmm.
like it went from a good wrestler to another great wrestler. There was a perfect
Yeah.
handoff. Shout out to him because he's been in the game for so long, and he got another world title ring.
Yeah.
Those are all my shout outs, bro. Just had to get that out there.
Well, speaking of titles, how about we start off with who is your champion of the year?
Okay, male, I'm assuming.
Sure.
All right, so my male champion of the year, I have. I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you Gunther and Swerve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because Gunther's pretty much been champ the entire year because he was Intercontinental champ up until WrestleMania, and then at SummerSlam he became the World Heavyweight champ. So that's like 2, 3 months out of the year that he wasn't holding the belt. Like that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
that's
be
kind of
honest.
nuts. Yeah, and then Swerve, dude, he carried AEW during that bad stint in the summer that you spoke about.
Hmm.
Like literally, like anything he was doing, I would watch that from AEW that week show. Like I wouldn't care much about anything else. I'd watch his segment though. I'd watch his matches and be like, dude, this dude
I
crazy.
I feel like for a lot of these lead ups to his fights, like with Swerve, um, and with Paige, a lot of people were thinking like, oh yeah, they only gave it to him for a little bit for
Yeah. You thought Hangman was gonna take it right away.
yeah. When
Nope.
Osprey was like there's no way he doesn't like in the back of my mind I was like yeah that does kind of sound like you know
Yeah, like yeah, Osprey's gonna take it. Like yeah, duh.
but no he put on a great match and he won.
And he's taking it, dude.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
I,
it's cool when he lost it, but yeah.
right, and even when he lost the belt he still looked powerful,
Oh, dude, he
stood up
looked
strong.
amazing during that match.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, he looked
as
good. Like I said, shout out to him.
he hasn't lost a step. I feel
Mhm.
with his
Mhm.
popularity.
Mhm.
I'm definitely on the same boat with you with males. Gunther was just dominant, just
Insane, dude. The whole year.
and same thing with Swerve. You know, he's just certain aura that he has about him, certain charisma he
Dude,
carries.
dude, I love his entrances because obviously, Prince Nana comes out and he's like does all the dance, and then Swerve comes out and he doesn't even do anything. Like he literally comes out, hands in pocket, or just like this, just
Mm-hmm.
literally just comes out, and like you said, aura that he has is crazy.
Just ready to battle, dude.
Dude, legit, just walking out there, just straight chilling. Like he's like, I'm about to go ham.
Stone cold face, dude. Just ready for it.
And it's always
Um,
like at a different point in the song too. Like he never has like an exact. It's always like you said, whenever he wants to come out, he'll come out.
yeah. I,
Abeladre the Giant.
uh, but yeah, so for the guys in the team, I don't know about you for women, but I chose
Yeah.
Tony Storm, dude.
Yep. I'm on the same boat. Tony Storm for sure.
Just great character and like,
Her wrestling's also really, really underrated, I would say.
yeah, the storylines that she was able to do, the whole black
Her
and
and Mariah
white,
May.
like
Yeah. The
whenever the
when she
camera's
would
on
enter.
her, it's black and white filter or camera setting. That was great as well. And the way that she made Mariah May a star too.
Dude, and Mariah May's still holding that championship. So that's
Mm-hmm.
just telling you it's either how good she is or how hard it is to find somebody worthy enough to take it after the whole Tony Storm thing, you know?
Yeah, dude, I would definitely like. I have Tony number one for like just women's champions throughout the year,
Mm-hmm.
and then like probably like I'd say Mariah May and Liv like 2A 2B. Like I think they would be like tied,
Hey, for you,
or
yeah,
or would you
I
have
get
Rhea over her?
you. Not for champ, no, not for Rhea for champ, no. But for champ, I would throw in Roxy, dude. NXT.
I mean, yeah, she's had a long reign, but I just feel like every storyline that she goes in is just like it's kind of the same thing.
Her
I'm not.
wrestling though is really really good. And then what I like about her is that she's been able to build that herself and that brand to such a pedigree that we have Julia, Stephanie Vaquer there. What's the other girl's name? I forget what they changed it to.
Zariah,
Yeah, yeah.
something like
They
that.
like they brought big name talent just to go up against her. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel her her promos could do some work.
Oh, for sure. But hey,
Yeah,
man, she's only what 22, 24, something like that.
yeah.
She's in NXT for a
She,
reason.
but I'm just saying, for my champ of the year as champion, you gotta have the whole package. I feel like,
No, yeah, for sure,
yeah.
for sure. I get you. But shout outs to her, man. Yeah, Tony Storm, though, I'm with you on that same boat for sure.
And I mean, I would mention the tag team, but for throughout pretty much all the brands, the tag team division has just been horrible.
For females or for total anything?
For both sides.
I mean, yeah, I would say I did for that for that segment. I did have a male tag team that I'm gonna give them tag team of the year, just because they've been able to maintain strong for so long and they've been booked horrible. House of Black.
But they really got any wins this year. Did much of anything.
No, yeah, that's
I mean,
true. But
it
like,
is your pick. It is your pick.
yeah,
Don't let me
no, that is
knock you
very
on your
much
pick.
true. But the fact that, like I said, they've been booked so bad, and they could still come out and they still draw like a crowd. People still react to them, even like you said, they're still losing. And Brody King still doing his thing. Brody King kind of fucking blew up this year
Yeah,
on
if
the
any.
mainstream, which is good because, like I said, he's a House of Black member, and it's not like any of the other guys held him back. It was like, nah, you do your
Mm-hmm.
thing. So I like them as a unit.
I think if anything, this end of the year, they kind of been doing. They still been shining, but just doing singles matches, or
Yeah.
one of them isn't there in the tag match that they do.
Well, there's the rumors that Malachi's leaving.
Right, right.
And if he leaves,
Um,
man, I really hope he brings Brody with him.
yeah, the three of them would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, For me, I have Praxium. I think they've been
Oh,
really
for
good.
sure. With NXT, yeah,
They've had good storylines. They have yet to have a bad match. I feel like their
they've been
PLEs
super.
are.
It's probably the most consistent tag team of the year.
Hmm. And a lot of people have been saying like Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, but I mean they've been dominant for sure. But like
Yeah.
I just feel like it's like extremely choreographed.
Oh
Their
yeah, you know why that?
spots.
Yeah, not only that, that tag team was put together to be put apart because eventually they're gonna go against each other.
Yeah.
Like and Jade's gonna be the villain.
Rish.
Especially now that they have what's her face Naomi taking her spot.
Yeah.
Dude, when Jade comes back, she's gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then she's gonna turn on both of them, and it's gonna be her versus Bianca at WrestleMania. Calling it now.
Or maybe Bianca's the heel because they haven't tried that. And
She's the female John Cena, dude.
she got Jade attacked. All
Oh,
I'm
maybe
saying.
she did it.
All I'm
No, I
saying.
guarantee you, the girl that attacked Jade was Naomi.
Yeah, 100%. Um,
Come on, dude.
but I mean, other than that, I mean, maybe the resurgence of the Hardys that was great. You know,
That
they
was
were
cool. Yeah, especially in TNA.
yeah. Other than that, though, I can't think much.
Towards the end of
Um,
the year, we did get Motor City Machine Guns finally showing up in
yeah,
WWE.
yeah. And I also want to mention that is a lot of people are saying that them for tag match of the year, tag team of the year. But honestly, they were fighting singles as single competitors beforehand.
Yeah, nah, nah. They definitely can't get it. And then I would have mentioned the Lucha Bros, but again, no.
What other
Rough
ones?
year for tag teams, dude.
Yeah,
Judgment Day, probably another one of the most consistent ones out of the year too.
they defended their titles twice though.
In terms of like units. Nah,
I
I'm like champ
oh,
wise, yeah. Like
I mean,
champ wise
like
is
if we're talking like faction of the year, I'd say the Judgment Day probably.
yeah, for sure.
Um, but
Yeah, dude, tag team has sucked ass.
yeah, they gotta figure something out with that. There's a lot of like storylines that don't have like any like indication of like a title or like the Ula Fala or the bracelet with Punk and Drew,
Yeah,
but there's absolutely nothing going on for the tag team championship, which is strange. That should be something that comes back in the year 2025.
I agree. I have that in my one of the categories for today.
What else do you have?
For what?
What would you like back in 2025?
Let's jump right into that. Revamp, I call this. Definitely cruiserweights, dude.
Oh
We
yeah.
need the return of the cruiserweights X division, something that makes the non world title scene awesome. Like obviously the Intercontinental in the US are back on good hands, but
Mhm.
like we need like something else, one more for everybody else because there's just way too much talent on the squad.
Yeah, there shouldn't be like one that suffers because you got so much good stuff going on. The whole show could be good.
Yeah. Like imagine like like a carrying cross with another belt or fucking Santos Escobar with a belt that's not the IC or the US. You get me?
Hmm.
Like make it more believable. Dude, fucking Andrade was like a cruiserweight.
Oh
Nuts.
yeah,
Nuts, dude. Like we need to
like
bring that back.
doing something similar to the X Division title would also be real cool.
Yeah.
What I had for that section of things that we chose, I was like that I agree with the cruiserweight, but I think I would like more of a kind of a belt that's like the continental belt that the AEW has,
Yeah.
whereas like it's won through a tournament or
That's pretty cool too.
something like that, or something that's just like you know it's the wrestler's belt. There's no storylines, no deep story that needs to be finished. It's just fighting. Who's the best wrestler? No like no big old segments, vignettes.
No
Just
gimmicks, no nothing. Yeah. Just
just
good old wrestling.
good old wrestling, dude.
Yeah, no, that definitely be pretty cool too. I also have a win loss records, dude. I loved when AEW. I mean, they still do it, but they
Mm,
stopped putting as much of an emphasis on it as when they
yeah,
were first the brand. Like I like that because then like in the UFC, that kind of determines who's next in line for a championship. Like you don't need a specific storyline because you could get someone that comes in and build a storyline based on him being, undefeated or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot more natural. And then obviously the tag team divisions is the other one I had in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, have a win loss record.
It makes sense, dude.
Display their thing
Yeah.
to see that way the fans could see like, oh, this guy has a lot of wins. He deserves a title shot.
That's what I'm saying. Shit becomes more deserving and more real. Like, oh, okay, you definitely should, fight for a belt.
Yeah. Um. So with that, things that we'd like to see. What would you like to not see anymore in the year 2025?
I narrowed it down to 4.
Let's hear
It's
them.
Mercedes Moné has got to go. She needs to stop that. She needs to return to WWE. She needs to become Sasha Banks again and wrestle there.
Dude, her fight with Chris Statlander today was very good.
I didn't see it. No.
I
She's
think
definitely a good wrestler.
I think the crowd has finally turned like to her. They were chanting
Okay,
CEO as the fight was over.
gotcha. Okay, well, she's finally won her. Dude, she's just specific things she doesn't do good. And like I said, she's a really good wrestler, but she just hasn't really hit on all the cylinders I guess she was supposed to hit. That's when she got signed, when she showed up.
Yeah,
She showed up and was pretty much given the belt right away and has had 2 belts pretty much since then. It's like, ooh,
I really thought that Statlander was going to win. If she truly has creative control, like she says,
crazy.
I mean, unless they're planning on Statlander to beat Mariah May, possibly. I don't know.
Nah, Tony Storm's coming back. She's playing
Yeah,
the
but
whole dementia gimmick. So she's gonna probably come back and try to befriend Mariah and then eventually, probably see videos of like them wrestling or some shit. I don't know. She's gonna do
dude,
something.
something cool, dude. I for sure would like to stop seeing just to like piggyback off of what I would like to see is just I would I don't want to see a storyline for every wrestler.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
want
you.
not everything needs to be something. I feel like, and
Sometimes you could just put on good matches.
yeah, dude, the people appreciate it, man. They
Oh
for
yeah,
sure appreciate it.
and I think
And
what was it? Andrade and Melo showed that.
mm-hmm, 7 matches,
That's what I'm saying. They're like,
just
yo,
going at it.
yeah, they're like, yo, these are hitting. Let's keep it
Yeah,
going. And then
it's like
obviously
playing games of 32, bro. Like just open it up, dude.
just keep going. Yeah. And then that 7th match, obviously, LA Knight ruined it, but
Yeah.
yeah. No, definitely I understand what you're saying. Like not everything while we do appreciate storytelling and long term storytelling, not everything has to be, a big old investment. Like it could just be a one off match. Like, boom,
Exactly.
today you got to fight this dude, you lost, cool, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you, dude. I fuck with that.
And I think that we could both agree in the year 2025.
This Jericho.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys. Yeah, I honestly I wrote down in ring Jericho. Like if he
Mm-hmm.
wants to stay as a commentator or a backstage producer, perfect. But yes, no more wrestling, dude. Like,
Even a manager for the
yep,
guys that don't have mic skills.
exactly. It's like, please, man. It's like you overstayed your welcome, dude.
Yeah. The
And
fact
then
that he
him,
won
I was
Ring
gonna
of
say,
Honor,
I was about to say that. The
I
fact that he's
was,
still winning these world championships is crazy. Like he doesn't need to.
dude. Yeah, I'm sick of it.
I'm pretty sure Matt Cardona is officially coming to WWE.
Yeah, especially after shit like that,
I
dude.
was gonna say, I think that officially pushed him out the window. He was
They
like, maybe it.
they 100% could have made him the champ and then build Ring of Honor back up with him as their star.
With him, yep.
Ridiculous, dude. Fucking
And then if you wanted to
ridiculous.
build Ring of Honor, you have him splash into AEW every once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, just some big time matches like you do Ring of Honor champion versus the world champ at
like
AEW. Come on,
open
dude.
challenge or something.
And then yeah, man, they definitely blew it, but not it's Jericho, dude. It's Jericho. I wonder if Jericho's trying to take Ring of Honor and make it like his own NXT. but he's
Well, he's
gonna.
not doing a good
But
job.
I was gonna say yeah, but he's obviously gonna fail at it because he's not doing a good job. He's running it like TNA with Jeff Jarrett when Jarrett was booking himself to win everything.
Dude, and then so Jeff Jarrett's supposedly gonna announce something on the next Dynamite, and everybody's thinking that it's for retirement, but
Nah,
it's probably gonna be, I'm gonna get one last run.
I bet you he goes at Jericho.
Yeah, probably. But
Right?
enough about these old hags, dude. Let's talk about some new young talent, bro. Who are your favorite rookies of the year? Favorite young people? You know, maybe they had like one or two matches last year, but we'll still count them.
Yeah, no, yeah, because in wrestling, you're not really ever a rookie because you start whenever you start. You're a rookie when you make it onto the big screen, you know. So like your first year, like you said, your first couple of matches, that's your first rookie year. You're a kid. For males, I have two. I have Braun Breaker and Joe Hendry, dude.
Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry killed it this year.
Yeah, dude. Why can't TNA see that?
Uh, I don't know. I wonder if maybe
If Joe Hendry loses at Genesis, we riot.
like WWE kind of is like, yo, just book him. However, we'll take him. We'll take him in a year or something. You know.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. But we got to be there in Indiana to hear. Say his name
You
and
think he'll be at
he
the Rumble?
appears.
You think he'll be at
Dude,
the Rumble?
the roof would blow off. The roof would
Honestly, it
completely
would. It
blow
would
off.
be insane. It would go crazy.
We might have to pay that, $100 ticket to be in the nosebleeds, dude.
Is that how much they are?
Last time I checked, I think around there, it was like
Last time you checked
125.
for
Well,
one.
it was like last week. Last week
I'll,
when I
I'll,
checked. Yeah.
I'll investigate, man. That's a whole weekend trip.
Yeah. We'd probably have to stay out there or something.
Sadly, in Indianapolis, dude. Fucking sad. We're gonna have to take the wives
I'd rather drive a few extra hours after the show to get back into like the border town of Illinois
and stay in Indiana.
to fucking stay a night in Indiana.
Yeah, because it's not even that far of a drive. It's like a
Listen,
3 hour
Indiana,
drive.
you had a few videos off, but fuck you. I hate you.
Fuck you. I hate you. And the fact that you're hosting the rest of the Royal Rumble and I'm not makes me sick.
Makes me sick. The fact
Bring
that
it to Chicago.
they're getting like two more All-Star games for the NBA and Chicago
What?
isn't makes me sick.
Dude, bring WrestleMania back to Chicago, man. Quit being bitches.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I just want somewhere close. I wasn't going to Philadelphia.
or at least SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam, like you said, would be cool there.
Summertime shy, dude.
Summertime shy. Yeah, I think the issue too would probably be like, what if there's a weather or some shit? I don't know. The fact is that Soldier Field doesn't close. That's the issue.
Would be great for fucking SummerSlam.
But what if it rains? That's the thing. It doesn't close.
They're gonna need you're gonna need to bust out that government weather control.
Hey, not today, buddy. Not today. But hey,
Pay
not
too
today.
much fucking money for this, not today.
They should have done that for WrestleMania. Everybody said that WrestleMania was cold as fuck this year.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's Philadelphia. What'd you guys expect? Like, I could have told you that.
But yeah, so for me, I agree with you on Braun Breaker. I think him on the main roster right now is like he's doing
Killing it.
perfect as the mid card, top
And
of
the
the mid
IC
card,
champion, dude.
and still sprinkle in him face to face with Gunther. You know that like
Yup.
it's gonna happen.
Like they're teasing him his move up, which is crazy.
And then so I didn't have Joe Hendry, but
Okay.
I do have. Shout out all my Oba feminist. I have the GOAT, Obafemi, future
Obafemi,
NXT
yeah.
champion.
Yeah, I think he takes it and Trick moves up.
Is it this Sunday or is it going to be on Tuesday? New Year's Evil?
I think it's Tuesday.
Because we're at the end of the year already.
Yeah, I
If
know,
they're going
right?
to start it, if they're going to start that shit. Well, yeah, it's the 31st, so
Yeah,
you'd think, right?
Yeah, I think Trick. I'm not sure if Trick loses yet, but I think he'll move up soon. I think he'll be the next call up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Braun being IC champion for a good part of the year too definitely looks good. And then Joe Hendry, just him being that bridge that connected TNA and you know at WWE for like, and it was like well known, like it was documented, like hey, you know we're working together, like it's crazy. And he was pretty much the face of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Uh,
hey, don't sleep on Jordan Grace though.
oh no, for sure, dude.
She's about to. She's for sure coming to WWE.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's primed. I mean, it's exactly what they like, you know, fucking beefy as hell. She can do it. She showed up at the Rumble. What was it this year too? Right?
Yep,
That was crazy.
like third or fourth, and lasted like I think
A
over
good,
half an hour.
yeah. Yeah, those are my males, dude. For females, I have Willow. I don't know if you fuck with Willow Nightingale.
I I do. She's a
Dude,
good young talent, but I think
dude,
she had a
she,
better 2023 than she did to have a 2024.
dude, those matches she had with what's her name, Statlander.
Yeah,
Dude, those were crazy.
yeah, dude. I love her moves. The fucking pounce.
Yeah, dude, I love her, and I think this year, I think she did good, and I have her there just because I think she reached bigger heights than last year. Just because last year she was held into the ROH wing a lot by fucking Tony, and
Oh
then
yeah,
this year she finally broke into like the actual, you know, AEW TV spots.
yeah.
I saw her, like I said, when we went to go see the first Collision show. It wasn't even on TV. Like I think she was like the Ring of Honor dark matches or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like seeing her like actual TV and then having good matches is pretty sick.
The when I started seeing her, it was like her New Japan run when she got like the strong champion, whatever. It's like
Yeah,
the American New Japan promotion, something like that.
yeah.
And she got it, she won it, and then like within like a month or so, she was in AEW.
She's done some
So
yeah, she's done some shows there.
yeah,
Another female I have is Tiffany Stratton.
yeah, she's killed it this year.
I think yeah. I think she was pretty close to being one of my female MVPs, but some other people kicked her out. But dude, she carried a lot
Hmm.
this year. Definitely made herself a big
Yeah,
star right away.
she and I think a lot of people frown on her not getting a lot of wins and her her failed cash-ins. But honestly, she
Well,
was before she left NXT, she was pretty dominant. She was
oh yeah, dude,
champion.
just super dominant. Yeah,
Yeah, so now she's showing, the higher ups and Triple H and them that I can also bring in this, kind of like dumb blonde comedy like type of thing going. I can take the
yes,
losses and I'm still gonna show up and do what I can with what you guys give.
It's like you said, like her losing or not being as good on the main roster also works because somebody coming up from a developmental roster to an actual main roster, yeah, you shouldn't be looking that good right away. I mean, you will eventually, but
Right,
it also plays up that the women in the main roster are actually pretty good.
right.
So like it helps everybody look better. So shout out to her for that.
Yeah. So myself, I had Tiffany as well. She's, like I said, I think she did really good. But I think
Yeah,
Mariah May, it's her first year on like on the big screens. She
yep.
was in Stardom, New Japan's women's wrestling, I believe, or maybe it just might be a women's promotion out in
But like
Japan. But
being on TV here,
yeah, and
yeah,
like on the Professional Wrestlers Illustrated (PWI), their rankings. Last year she wasn't even ranked, and I think this year she's like in top 5 or so.
that's pretty crazy.
When she was under Tony Storm's wing, she was doing like her old gimmicks with like the rock star thing, and then
Yeah.
when the black and green one that she had with I forgot the name of them with Paige and Ruby Soho. Like
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
she
talking
did
about.
that, and then I think she's had a great year, and now a great dominant run as champion as well. So she's my rookie of the year.
Good pick, good pick. You got any males?
Well, yeah, I said
Oh
Obafemi.
yeah, Obafemi. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I like
yeah.
Mariah May. I don't know. I can't get like. I think she's still in Tony Storm's shadow to me.
You think
But I
so?
think, yeah, to me she is. But I think that's Tony's fault for being that great.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of like the same situation as Solo and Roman. Like Solo's doing really really good, but at the same time, it's like Roman's better.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel about her. But no, that's a great pick.
It's just
I
just to go off that dude. Like Tony's just that good.
We're good.
What happened?
Am I still on screen?
Yeah.
I just got a fucking like a little drop down that said trying to reconnect, make sure you have internet connection. And I'm like, everything's working. The last time this happened was when one of the shit failed because it like stopped recording. I think remember you had to like leave and come back or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, no, don't do that right now, please. Like we're 40 minutes in. All right, but as long as that didn't go away, cool, 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 cool. All right, let's get into this award that you made up, the John Cena Award.
John
After
Cena
Santino
after
Morella.
the goat Centeno Morella.
Explain this award to us, dude. You're the one that came up with it.
So just it's for being a funny person.
Just being a goofy guy, being a fun guy.
Just being a goofy goober, silly goose. Are you a member of the Silly Goose Club, brother? Um, these wrestlers are. I think, dude, with 100% R-Truth, bro. His run
You
with
got
the
our truth.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was probably. You say that it was only planned for like a small amount of time. Ended up being this like months long thing
That's
to
just
have
who he is,
the
dude.
number
Yeah.
one merch. Like
I liked him with the Judgment Day. I picked somebody else from the Judgment Day. I picked Carlito.
Carlito, dude. Yeah,
Or I can't get over that PS5 scene, dude. He was just so sad. He was like, "Oh," and he just fucking leaves it. I just can't get over it.
dude. When he was like, so it was like, I think they caught Dom getting stretched by Liv, and Dom said
Yeah.
something along the lines like, "Oh, you don't know how hard this is," or something like that. And then Carlito was like, "Yeah, pretty hard, huh?" Or, it was something I can't think of right now off the top of my head, but it was something
Nah,
funny like that.
but it's funny how they're both involved with the Judgment Day that made them so funny.
Yeah, dude. But man, those moments where it's like, Tom and Nick Mysterio. Have you seen Tom? I can't find him on Facebook. Or, dude, when they all came out and like they had their belts up, and then R-Truth came in.
Goes in there. He sneaks in there. When he snuck in there, yeah, that was funny too. Yeah, no, they both killed it. Like we said, they're both part of the Judgment Day too, which is what makes it even better.
Yeah, for this faction that's supposed to be dark and strong,
It
take
was
no
perfect.
shit.
Yeah, it was perfect to add them to it
Yeah.
for sure.
Um.
You got any female funny ones? I got Chelsea Green, dude.
Yeah. I didn't have one, but I 100% agree with you.
Like there's
Hilarious.
no one. Yeah, there's no one like her in terms of mixing that comedy and like that realism and that like I kind of want her to win. Like no one mixes it as well as her.
When she won the USA title, I was like, hell yeah, dude. She did everything. The
I,
garbage match,
yep,
falling off the ladder from outside of the ring, dude, into a table. Insane.
she's done a lot, and then yeah, for her having that belt, and then the way that she's like the longest reigning, the best, the greatest U.S. Women's Champion of all time. Like
Michael Cole was like, she's also the oldest.
yeah, I did. She's been the only one. No, shout out to her. She definitely deserves it, and anything that's been asked of her, she's always provided. So good to see her finally being rewarded.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm. Yeah, no, that was funny. Let's see what else. Anyone you want to talk about? You want to do commentator? You got any commentators you want to shout out?
Uh, hmm.
To shout out
Definitely
to
wanna. Wait, what?
I was gonna say shout out to Samantha Irvin. Sucks that she left.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
I know she's not a
Uh,
commentator, but she was part of the crew, and like,
with
ah,
her not being there now for a couple of months now, it shows. It 100% shows.
the
Like
lack of emotion in some of it. Not saying that the ones we got now aren't good, but it's just
they're
so crazy how far she better she was.
yeah, they're okay, but I'm not as hyped to be
Dude,
honest.
when Cody won and she was like fucking crying while commentating, like trying to say his
Yeah,
name, and her voice was breaking, it was like, damn, dude, we all felt that shit.
yeah, dude. And then like, oh man, she should have been the one to announce Chelsea Green winning.
Ah, yeah, that would have been awesome.
That would have been great.
She
But
deserved
I mean,
that, dude.
shout out Lillian, but man,
It's all Ricochet's fault, dude. We should all go and blame him.
uh, yeah, my commentator, it's a strong. It was hard for me to pick between the two, Nigel McGuinness and Vic Joseph from NXT.
Okay, those are good. Yeah, I like them too, man. The more I've been watching NXT, the more I like them too. Definitely, voices that are like different, you know.
Him and Booker really flow off each other pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. But I personally really like Cole and McAfee.
So I mean, I feel like Michael Cole is like it's like picking LeBron James on 2K when he was with Miami Heat.
Nah, you think
Like
so?
his what I had down in my notes and what I wrote down right before we started was like I had the two like announcers and then like just Michael Cole and I put Hall of Fame. Not like saying it should
Oh,
happen, but like
he's at that level where you're just like, dude, come on, why'd you pick him? He's winning. All right. Then I'll give you
because
another one. I like Shivani and Excalibur.
Shivani. I'm not
Yeah,
crazy about Excalibur, but I like Shivani.
I like Shivani and Excalibur. Like you said, I'm not too crazy about him, but I do like I like that he wears a mask, obviously. But I do like he's kind of like not the amateur. I'm not calling him an amateur at all. But like when you have Shivani, who's been doing this forever, and then
Yeah.
someone like him, like you mix both of those, and then that intellect, it works out. And then when JR gets in the mix, it's even better because then you
Mm-hmm.
have someone that's been doing it even longer than Shivani. So it's like generations.
Dude, he said it during the Okada match. He was like, he's been doing it for 50 years. Insane.
J JR has been he started off working in the back. Like
Yeah.
in early WWF tapings, he's doing interviews with people. Like he's not even doing the commentary. He's legit just doing interviews. Like, and I'm here interviewing this wrestler, and
Mm-hmm.
it's you don't even recognize him because he's so young.
Yeah, dude. But with my mention of Michael Cole, I just think that if there was ever a time to give him his flowers, the way that he started off just getting bitched by everybody. I mean, he still kind
Yeah,
of does, but it's more
yeah.
like comedic purposes.
Now it's
And
definitely
like
comedic.
he says shit back to them, you know.
Oh, now he can fight back. Pretty much is what you're saying.
Like yeah, like now he like he talks shit to like Dominic to Liv and the heels and stuff.
Dude, do you
Um,
remember? I don't think you were watching wrestling, but at one point he was like the heel commentator. I don't know if you know this, but the commentators have heel and face tendencies as well.
yeah, I've like seen videos about heel Cole,
Yeah,
but
dude, but he used to fucking go at Bailey all the time.
oh yeah,
And then when him and like the King they had like a match against each other at a WrestleMania, it was god awful, but they legit wrestled each other because
that's hilarious.
he was the heel commentator and King was the face commentator. Yeah, it was it was weird. Weird.
So this might be a hot take, but I think I prefer. I like obviously we want him there with Pat McAfee, but I
Hmm.
just feel like I prefer Michael Cole and Corey Graves. I feel like it's such a good combo.
I like when it's all three of them. I like when it's Cole, Graves, and McAfee. Like I said, I love Corey Graves too, for sure. That dude knows what he's
Yeah,
doing. And yeah, him and Cole are like the best team. Like I feel like picking them is like you said, it's like picking LeBron with the Heat in 2012. Like that's how I feel how it is about picking both of those guys.
yeah,
And
but
then like I only picked Cole and McAfee because McAfee wasn't there all year and he's in and out. So I
right.
appreciate anytime he's there because he kind of delivers the fan experience. You know, like he fucking goes all crazy. He says
He
whatever he wants.
yeah, that's true.
He legit
With
does not have a
Braun
filter.
Strowman, big son of a bitch.
Yeah, he does not care about cousin. He says whatever.
I think he also played a big part in getting the whole yeet
Oh yeah, yeah.
hand movement over.
Because he would get up on the table.
Even
Yup.
Michael Cole does it now, and then fucking Corey Graves was like, "I got, I'm eating too."
See, man, like I said, you're a McAfee fan.
Yeah, no, like I'm saying, like, but I just prefer, like, I like the way that they announce,
I get you. No, I get you. I
yeah.
get you. I get you. I'm just,
Michael Cole is the Mike Breen of
I'm joshing you. I'm
WWE.
joshing you. No, I
Um,
agree. I agree for sure.
so with commentators that are the way, who do you like? Uh, Another non wrestler, if you can give an award to them, that played like a big role without being a wrestler, who would you pick?
Ooh, Tony Khan, dude. Tony Khan deserves it. Yeah, that that I was gonna say when he took that microphone to the chest from Jack Perry,
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say, man, he feared for his life, dog. No, I'm kidding. Maybe Nick Aldis. I like Nick Aldis, dude.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
think
fucks
Nick
with Nick
Aldis.
Aldis.
Christopher Daniels,
What was his name? The Fallen Angel or Sky
the
Angel
fallen.
or something?
Yep, the fallen angel. Christopher Daniels. No, yeah, I would
He's
say
so
Nick
edgy,
Aldis.
bro.
He's so edgy. I would say
Yeah,
for sure Nick Aldis.
when Nick Aldis was kind of like he had that sit down with Roman Reigns, and
Hmm.
he's like, you don't call the shots, I do, or something among those lines.
Yeah, he was
I
kind of
was
like
like,
setting him straight.
oof, that motherfucker's cold.
It's like he got balls.
He got
Uh,
balls,
I would say if it's not Nick Aldis, then probably Paul Heyman.
dude. He has one of my moments of the year of
Same.
not just saying when he returned saying, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I
that's
think,
dude.
dude, I watched that whole SmackDown of him looking pale in the face, bloodshot eyes, 5 o'clock
Oh yeah,
shadow.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You are done, my tribal chief,
And
dude.
it gets put to the
Oh,
table, right?
dude, that was amazing. It
Yeah.
was amazing. I was like, goosebumps.
Right. That's great. Nah, yeah. Yeah, if it's not Nick Aldis, probably Paul Heyman. But I think Paul Heyman is on that Hall of Fame level too, where you just pick him and you're like, dude, really? LeBron at
Yeah,
99?
yeah. So I mean, if I'm not picking him, I'd probably say probably. I think because he hasn't really wrestled as much as he did in 2023. I think Dominic Mysterio was pretty good as like the sideline character.
Oh, for sure. He's done a lot to serve the storylines. And I've recently found out he's been hurt.
Yeah, probably from fighting so much in 2023. He had like over 80 matches or something.
I think over 100. No,
Probably.
I think he had like the most matches last year. I think it was him
He
and Seth Rollins,
he was only a few shy from Cody Rhodes.
something like that.
It
I
was
do
him.
remember.
It was Cody, him, and then I think Seth after.
Side note: I'm watching like the whole John Cena and CM Punk feud, and now I'm watching the Raw where Rey Mysterio wins the WWE Championship for an hour.
His most don't remind me, bro.
He just won it. It's like, yeah. Dude, imagine being these people at this event. It's not even an event. It's a Monday Night Raw. Holy shit.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Get back to the award show. That's so fascinating.
Our next character show should be on Rey Mysterio.
Dude, there's so many we could do, but I think Ray is an easy one for sure.
Yeah. Um. Let me see.
So you did that was just non
I did kind of like mention about
rest.
like an order of us to go, but I just been like
Dude, we could go wherever. Let's go.
I, I had
Let's go returns, man.
had myself a little Ric Flair OG in the joint, bro. So I'm feeling
You feeling groovy?
I got this lukewarm pizza.
Hey, cold pizza is the best.
It's not even cold.
Let's go with returns of the year. What you got? I think returns. Let's just explain returns to our non wrestling fans, right? A return in wrestling is could equally be the greatest moment of your career or the worst moment of your career. It either makes or breaks you depending on your connection with the fans, dude.
There's usually always a reaction in a return.
There should be. And it should
Right.
either be it's either gonna be positive or negative, and like I said, that makes or breaks you. Dude, when Kevin Nash came back, that Royal Rumble, and nobody was like, "Ooh." Legit, they're like, what the fuck?
Except for you, you were in the crowd like, yeah, big sexy.
Big Daddy Cool, let's go. This is just me. Me and Chodas. I can see Chodas flipping out over that too. No, but yeah, returns are huge in wrestling. Huge in
Yeah,
wrestling.
even if somebody doesn't get like injured, like in real life,
Mm-hmm.
they'll like if something isn't working for somebody, they might like shelf them for a couple weeks,
Yep.
months, and their return is them, and the new
New
thing that they're gonna do,
new
whether
character, the new
new
package, whatever.
new
Yeah.
character, new whether they're a heel or a face, it's the new thing. Like, so what do you have for returns?
I have four. I wrote down four. So like for these awards, obviously we have so much wrestling, it's hard for us to narrow down one moment. I put down four. They're not any specific moments, just in moments that I felt were big. One of the first big ones was The Rock at SmackDown when he first came back.
Yeah, wasn't
That
it in Colorado or something?
yeah, when he came back to take the moment away from Cody. That was huge.
Yeah,
Just because it's The Rock, he carries a lot of name value. It's whatever. Roman at SummerSlam was also insane,
yeah.
dude. When
Um,
when he, when he came out
that
to
that would have been on my list, but I just feel like everybody knew it was gonna happen,
oh well, yeah, but it was still he showed up with a new song,
and it was. I mean, still hasn't apologized to anybody, but
and it was one of those where because he came out and it was a lot of people were okay. Is he gonna punch Cody or is he gonna punch Solo? Like who's he going after? And
yeah.
obviously he went after Solo. We all knew that was gonna happen, but I got two more for you. MJF at Dynamite when he
Mm-hmm.
came back. Ooh, that was
Oh
sick,
yeah, yeah.
dude. Because he was gone for like the first quarter of the year after he lost to Joe, and he was gonna have the whole contract war or whatever of
Mm-hmm.
2024. Didn't really happen, but he came back. That was great. And my last one, and I think is the best one, if you ask me, was when Paul Heyman came back at SmackDown.
Yeah.
So unexpected. You texted me, am I watching SmackDown? I said, no, bitch, I'm at work. I don't have TV. And you said, it's insane, 10 out of 10. I got home, I watched, and I found out why. And I was like, yo, Paul
Dude,
Heyman and CM Punk.
when I heard those
Crazy.
words, bro, my like
Uh,
all the blood on the top of my body went right down. I was like, "Oh shit, he's back!"
dude, that was so awesome, dude. That was such an awesome return. That's probably my favorite out of the year.
Yeah, I think this year, there wasn't like I think 2023, with CM Punk coming back,
Yeah, that was you're
like
not
there
gonna
wasn't
beat
like,
that. Yeah,
yeah, there wasn't like,
nothing that big.
I feel like there wasn't insane like somebody was gone for a long period of time and came
The
back.
Undertaker showing up at WrestleMania almost made my list. That one was unexpected as fuck.
Yeah, that would have made, I think that would have made my list if it wasn't like just that small thing,
Yeah,
you know.
because he just showed up, quick choke slam and dip.
hmm But I have MJF at Dynamite. That was insane. The
Mm-hmm.
tattoo, that was something that they really needed. Got more people, like, I think it stopped people from jumping ship. I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like
Also because
um
like we said, the bidding the contract war, we didn't know if he was actually coming back or not.
right. And then I mean, likewise, fucking Paul Heyman, dude. That shit, him coming back after that whole fucking like
Like you said.
Goodfellas movie acting that he was doing. And dude, oh man, but The Rock coming back and just getting into that beef with Cody, dude, it kind of made you
Yeah.
forget that Roman is the one that's actually fighting him.
Yeah, right. Like you forget it was all actually about Roman and Cody and then not about The Rock.
Yeah, dude.
They just fucking showered Mysterio with all the champagne. He just
The
he just did that.
Chris Bosh.
No one was pouring anything on him when he did that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
uh,
Um. So, anyways, what would you say that this year? What was something that's been like your guilty pleasure? Like, it's not, it's not what everybody likes, but it's your like you're like I fuck with this. I hope this whatever this is gets more screen time, or it happens more often, or or a certain match, or just something.
hmm. Honestly, dude, I especially again, we know how much I don't like the Miz, but being at that CW opening show when he had the Miz TV with who was it? Who was it? Was it Obafemi and what's the other dude? I forget his name. But I wish we could get more of those like TV talk show things, like where it doesn't have to be a match. It's like you could cut promo. You could sit down and cut a promo. You get me? I want more of that again. I want more of
Yeah,
actual promo work. Like it doesn't have to be match after match after match, quick little promo after match. Like, dude, give him a good solid 10 minutes of an actual promo piece, you know?
yeah. Like especially after like say like a fight that had like some table smashed or something as it cleaning up, fucking just
Yeah.
put a good promo on.
Yeah, and like I get it now. They do like all these post match interviews, and it's all for like the online and the socials. But it's like, dude, give us a good 5-10 minute promo. And I
Hmm.
know we still do, but like most of the people that do it is like Punk, Cena, like the wrestlers that have done it forever. Give some of these young guys a shot at it. Let them build themselves up the way Cena and Punk did back then.
Right.
Like that's what I want more of. I love the fucking promo work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I
don't know.
definitely like how they do it with the Waller experience, or I'm not
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, shit like that. Like,
Like that's cool. I don't think like everybody should be having a show like
nah,
the Kevin, like I know he had it in the past, but they brought it back only for like one time, the Kevin Owens show.
the KO show. Yeah,
Like they could work on that, but that's definitely something that's cool. They should bring back for sure.
it's just like I said. It helps them talk, dude.
I think on my half, my guilty pleasure is 100%. I know you hate her, but Nia Jax.
Dude, I have her on my. We didn't get to her, but I have her on my retire fucking category. She
Insane,
needs to go.
insane,
She needs
dude.
to go.
Dude, I think she's hilarious, and I think she's a good like dominant force. Like it's like not the usual like diva woman wrestler. Like I feel like there's a place for her.
She's gotten better. I'll say that she's gotten a little bit better. I still just can't. My wife doesn't even like her. Nia Jax has to go, man. I don't know.
Insane, insane. Your
What's
beef with
that?
her is
My beef with
crazy.
her is insane, dude. I'll beef with her till the end. Her and the Miz can get it. It is on
Who?
site.
So other than your beef with Nia, what are some of your favorite beefs of this year?
uh,
And if you
let's
say
see.
CM Punk versus Drew, you have to take a shot.
Yeah, CM Punk
Just
versus
kidding. I know
Drew.
you're
That was the
probably yeah.
best shot of
Whoa.
coffee. Yes, yeah, best
You're drinking
feud, dude.
coffee,
Yeah,
bro. It's midnight.
coffee makes me sleepy at night. Plus, it's the same cup from the morning.
What the fuck?
There's like a little tiny bit left in there, dude. I poured my coffee. Yeah, but coffee makes me pretty sleepy at night. I don't know why.
That's crazy. But yeah,
But
so
yeah,
CM Punk.
I think CM Punk and Drew have the best feud of the year for sure. I think they have the best story of the year also. But another feud I would say that was pretty fucking fire. Swerve versus Hangman.
Yes,
Dude, talk about you want to talk about Punk versus Drew being bad blood, dude. Swerve and Hangman was just as bad too.
it feels like Punk versus Drew was like kind of like PG-13. Like
Yeah,
it was heavy, but like it wasn't like insane. but Page versus Swerve was like rated R. Like
Oh
this
yeah,
is a horror film. Like
it was like the rated R version and the unrated version. You know,
yeah, yeah.
it was like
Like
this one's really bad, and then this one's
this
bad, but
one's
even
like
worse.
on
Yeah,
another level. A
I
little bit
think
more bloodier.
the thing too that hurt the Hangman and Swerve was that it felt like it went by faster just because the Punk and Drew went on so long because Punk was hurt. But that just made that one much better because they made that storyline work while Punk was on the show. Like he wasn't fucking wrestling, but they still kept that feud going.
Yeah, I think
And they had found it.
so. I mean, that's on my list, but I would have put Swerve and Page over them.
Yeah,
Simply because I feel like they kind of made that like a main focus, even though he was injured. But they could have used like that, like creativity on like people that were actually fighting. I feel like,
I get you.
but
Like they could have focused on somebody else.
yeah, and I
I
mean, I
mean,
guess I haven't,
they did.
yeah,
But I get what you're saying. Is like stop focusing on the one guy that's off the shelf. Focus on the people that's there. And like I said, they did because they didn't
like
have
dude,
him
just do
go
it like
get.
here and there, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I felt like, but I mean, regardless, it was still insane. Hell in a Cell match was top five matches of this
dude.
year.
Punk showing up at Clash at the Castle was nuts. As the ref, remember?
Yeah,
And he's like, two.
right.
Dude, I did not expect that. That's what I mean. Like when you said keep it here and there, I think that was like the perfect of like you didn't expect it because you hadn't seen him in a while, and then he just shows up as the ref. 1, 2, like nah, dude, you got two.
Yeah, that too. That
Like you got two, bro. Yeah, no, I get you, but the Swerve and Hangman, like we said,
I
that
just
was
feel like,
unrated.
yeah, like I just feel like the Punk and Drew was just off of pettiness,
Yeah,
like extremely
yeah,
just off of pettiness. Whereas like the Swerve and Page was just like just hatred,
yeah. And it just so
like
happened that
and
one
like
of them had the belt.
revenge. It felt
Yeah,
like revenge too, and oh man, it was just both of them were just great. I'll
dude,
just say that both
just
of them
say
were
it.
great. Yeah.
Just say it. Hangman and Swerve was a racist one. It was white versus black. Yeah, that's why you liked it.
I, dude, I just think dude.
It's all right. It's all right. We get it.
All right, you got me.
You just put on your clad suit. You just knuckle boom. That'd be funny. That'd be wild. Yeah. Those are both great feuds from both. I guess the both competing companies too. So AEW and WWE putting up, the two best feuds of the year is crazy.
Yeah, it was one of the best things that came out of AEW this year.
And
I feel like.
that's why Swerve was one of my champs of the year because he carried that shit, dude.
Hmm.
And he was with NXT for a while, man. It's crazy to let him go.
Yeah, and I seen some of his fights from back then compared to now. I mean, honestly, like he's a completely different wrestler.
Yeah,
Talk about completely
and
just
yep,
reinventing yourself.
that's good
I
for him, dude. That's what you got to do.
oh, excuse me. If I mean, I probably would have had it on my like MVP wrestler of the year, but I think he's more like most improved for me because last year he was kind of like with the House of Agony or
Yeah,
I'm not sure I forgot the name of his faction
I'm trying to remember it.
with
I remember it. Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
Cage and those guys.
I try to remember
Uh,
it. It'll come back to me.
but he's made himself a complete star.
Yeah. No, I agree. Is he your most improved wrestler then?
I mean, if it's not Solo, it's definitely Swerve.
I was gonna say Solo's definitely my male improved wrestler of the year. That's our next category, most improved wrestler. Male for me, it's Solo for sure.
Yeah, I think he I do think his moves, like he could get some more moves going. because it's still the same wrestler, but
Yeah,
the mic work is
he's
great.
gotten way better.
Character,
Yep, yep.
he's funny, to be honest.
He's a good dude. He's a good character, man, and he's got a long time to go too to get even better.
He's so young.
Yeah, I think him jumping into the bloodline when he did last year accelerated his growth to the top, and he's honestly he's answered to it. I would say so.
Oh yeah,
He's had a couple
100%.
main events, dude. It's crazy.
He's kept himself like in the like that title
Like
picture,
he's there. Like he's there
potential
without extra.
like
Yeah,
candidates for Cody to go against. You know,
he's always gonna be there.
yeah,
I think aside from Solo, shout out to Solo. My most improved female wrestler is Liv.
Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I remember like a couple, maybe even just last year, people were like, "Oh, you know, her finisher sucks. You know, she doesn't really have the best character." And then not only that, she was always piggybacking off of like her tag team. Like she was with Raquel at one point, she was with Rhea at one point. So for her to
Yeah,
kind of branch off from that, and then I mean, she still has somebody that it's crazy because now the roles are reversed. Now Dom is piggybacking off of her, you know, just to say, and now she's like the main star.
yeah.
I think, like I said, I think she's my most improved.
Um, most improved for me, I would say.
Like Sky Blue.
She's been injured like all year.
Yeah.
I mean, I had I would probably say I think probably Bailey, dude, because she was kind of like
She got a little stale, I would say, the last 2 years for
yeah,
sure.
she was able to reinvent herself. You know,
Back to
by
being a face.
winning the Rumble and then being champ for a good fair amount of time and still keeping herself in the main event picture for the women's.
Yeah, that match she had with Io at WrestleMania was good too.
Like I'm trying to say without keep on saying Mariah May, but
Just say it, dude. Fucking simp.
like I'm just saying like she wasn't heard of last year and now she's
I get you.
champ.
No, I get you. You can't deny.
Uh,
You can't deny her greatness. Say it.
I mean, if anything, also probably I think Roxanne Perez also has built herself up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Let's go into our Let's go into one of your favorite some of your favorite moments of the year, dude.
dude, Cody Rhodes getting his ass beat.
What?
Because it's been so many times that it's happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which one?
No,
Just
but
so
the Rock,
happy.
dude, the Rock beating his ass outside of in Chicago on a
Oh
rainy
yeah,
day, so
yeah.
Chicago.
So Chicago.
And even after the cameras went off, he was still beating his ass.
Yep.
I think that was a favorite moment of mine. I think Sting retiring, AEW put on like a great
Yep.
end of the
That's
road,
a great. Yeah,
like
that was a great story. That was a great
great
show. I
send
agree.
off. Yeah.
I agree. That
Um.
one's on my list too.
Um.
Danielson retiring at
Yeah. I
All In,
think. Well, I think
or
him
him winning. My bad.
winning the
Him winning.
champion.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Not him retiring. He retired when Moxley beat him.
Yeah. And then my last one was Sami Zayn, the walk up to going against Gunther in WrestleMania.
Oh,
I think
with Gable and KO.
yeah, yeah, and then his fam, KO, and then you going out and winning that thing, dude. That was great.
That was sick. That was a really great fucking moment. And him winning it was like, oh fuck, he did it. That was awesome too.
Yeah.
I had CM Punk finally showing up at the Rumble, like to wrestle his first match. That was fucking sick.
Oh
Too bad
yeah,
he got
for
hurt.
sure.
Fucking pussy. It wouldn't happen to me. No, but it sucked that he got hurt. But him finally showing up and then him having that, the final two with Cody was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Because they teased, a possible match in the future. They still haven't given it to us, but that was a good moment to see, especially both of them being ex AEW guys.
Mm-hmm.
And now look at
Yeah,
them.
right.
That was a great moment.
I think on the AEW side, I think a moment that I really liked was it was at one of their pay-per-views. Uh, I think maybe when Adam Edge Copeland
Jumped off the cage.
first appeared. Definitely not that. But when he like first appeared and they were playing his music and the whole
Yeah.
crowd was singing along to it and he was just he was just basking that all in. I was like, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, when he
He's
showed
he's
up
a
was crazy.
he's a fucking legend, bro. And his last moments in the WWE weren't the best.
I liked his last match against Sheamus.
Yeah, but there wasn't really no like send off. Like everybody knew it was his last match. There wasn't like
I agree.
there wasn't no video package or anything. It was just like, hey, this is the last match.
I
That's
wonder
it.
if maybe he told him not to because he knew he was gonna head jump ship and he knew
Mm,
he wasn't actually going to retire.
possibly.
I wonder if maybe him and Christian are planning to just make their way back to WWE for like one last year and officially get their retirement package from there. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Seeing them there again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Possibly not.
dude, those great moments, man. But I think Danielson winning it at All In and Sting retires was probably AEW's best moment.
Dude, another great moment from them was the Page face chair shot to Swerve.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That I was like, what the
Oh. That one was pretty nuts. Also, when he fucking burned the house,
Yeah. Yeah.
that was
For
pretty
real.
cool. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
I like with stuff like that, I can see why you would say racist vibe beef.
It's a whole house on fire, dude.
But dude, man, he had another great moment was I know you're not big on Page, but he had this promo, talking about, he he was in my house. We have
Yeah,
to move, and you guys cheered for him. And he's like one of the founding people of AEW. He was their champ. He was like the people's champ.
yeah.
Out there drinking beer with everybody. This guy Swerve. He stalks him, basically intrudes on his house, and then and then Paige is the bad guy. Like I was like, damn, dude, this is tough. This is good shit.
So you like B&Es, bro? Breaking and entering? You like home invasions? No, those were definitely great moments, dude. And those are the things that like warp reality, right? As wrestling fans, that's what we look for.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how much on the line can they teeter before we're really asking ourselves, is this real?
Right. Oof, dude, what are some of your moments that you're like, oof, this is bad?
Uh, the match between Mercedes Moné and Stephanie Vaquer, I was like, dude, that is so bad for Mercedes. She went in as the face and as the favorite, and they were turning on her during the match was insane. And then not only
Yeah.
that, and then Stephanie going and fucking refusing to sign with Tony Khan and then jumping ship to NXT was even more insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was like, dude, how do you let that happen? And you know what was the worst moment for wrestling? Was when fucking those elite EVPs showed the all in tape. Dude.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
It's like CM Punk went out and he laid it all out and he said it. And I was like, when he said it, I wasn't like, oh, dude, you're lying. Not like anything that happened, I didn't discredit what anybody was saying, right? So then they put out the videos and then they just made Punk look more of like, yeah, he was telling the truth. So what is your guys' point? It's like none of that helped anybody other than WWE and Punk. It's like, yeah, dude, see, I told you what I did.
Like it's right there.
Like that
Tell
is
me what
that.
I'm telling lies.
Dude, that one was crazy. And I just recently found out that I guess it was all like Tony Khan's idea.
Supposedly, I was reading that like that's what got them their TV deal. I'm like, yeah, okay,
Yeah, I doubt that. This was like in the summer. They
yeah,
didn't get
sure
their
thing,
TV deal till like almost the end of this year, a couple months, maybe a month or two ago. I don't know.
sure thing, bud.
I did see that episode when they said they were gonna show the tapes. I think that episode did peak in viewership because some people actually thought Punk was gonna return.
That's pretty stupid.
It's like, you retard.
The
Nah,
same way that people think that thought John Moxley was gonna return as he's AEW World Champion. Come on now.
yeah. It's like I mean, in some world, dude, in some alternate universe, it happens.
Let's use our grown up brains for a few moments. Shit like that's not gonna happen. Let's be real.
Yeah, we could only wish, man. We could only wish.
But yeah, that was a bad moment. I think
Go ahead.
like the ongoing like they're trying to make something out of Otis and Chad Gable.
Yeah,
Where it's sometimes it's pretty bad.
it's like you just gotta drop it now.
Yeah, like just
Like
cut it out.
too far gone. Yeah. I mean, Otis is just doing fucking like commercials and ad bits now.
Yeah,
He don't even wrestle. He's just bringing in fucking revenue.
I mean look at him. He's a
Handsome
sex
fellow.
icon.
Let's say handsome fellow.
You see that balding mullet?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Yeah, man. What is?
I on my sheet, dude, I have 4 more categories.
All right, just
I would say let's jump into one. An easy one. What are your male and female MVPs? I do
excuse me.
have 2 for each. I have 2 males and 2 females.
For female, I would say Io Sky or Tony Storm.
Okay, I have Io and Rhea. Only reason why I have Rhea over Tony is because they used Rhea for like anything that's been like, like, oh, we're for promotion. She's been involved in everything. Like it's been her. You get me? Like in terms of male, obviously female, and obviously like you have Bianca and your other champions there. But like even when it's just been like a handful of wrestlers, she's always been there. So she's definitely become like the face for female wrestlers.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying in WWE, and then EO. Dude, that's the fans pick right there, dude. We all love EO.
dude, she's the man, elite worker.
Yep, she's I would say she's probably the best female wrestler in the WWE right now in terms of
I
just like
think,
mat work
just mat work in general. She's probably the best like,
in the
all
world.
around in the world.
Second best. CM Punk's the best in the world. Get it right.
Woman?
Don't matter, dude. It don't matter. He don't care. The best doesn't discriminate.
There's only one best. The best there was, the best there is, the best there will be.
You got it. You fucking got it. Goldberg. Oh shit. You fucking got it. No, yeah, I have Rhea and Io.
I have a sleep paralysis demon that lays in front of my bed, and it's just Gunther saying, Goldberg.
That'd be terrifying.
I mean, I think Rhea had a way stronger 2023 than she did 2024.
Yeah.
I think with Tony Storm, with what she did in AEW, aside from that, her going to Japan and going to Mexico multiple times.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I think that, and then with her even coming back before the year ends and has this new character, where people thought she kind of went back to the old like Tony Storm,
yeah.
but now they're kind of like border like it's like I think it's like 50-50. Like people think maybe she's just going delusional ever since losing the title.
That's what they're
maybe
saying.
This is just another role that timeless Tony Storm is playing.
Nah. She's breaking the fourth wall, dude. She's Deadpool. Just say that.
And on the male side, even though freaking hate him, can't stand his guts, Cody Rhodes for sure.
Nah.
Nah, who do you have?
Nah. I have Drew McIntyre.
I think
that
Drew
dude
is. I think Drew is a great option, but it's like the CM Punk beef.
But before the CM Punk
and
beef,
Seth Rollins beef.
Yeah, I was gonna say there you go.
But that's like two things. I mean, and like now the bloodline. Like,
well, he's been after Roman since what fucking 2021, right? And he's had a shot a couple of times. He didn't get it last year. Dude, since COVID, I've been telling my wife this dude deserves to get his reward because he won during the COVID WrestleMania. Nobody was there, dude. It was so sad because he was holding the belt. It was his moment, and there's nobody there. So since then, I was like, he needs his fucking moment. And then when he finally gets it for fucking what was it, 5 minutes at WrestleMania, I was like,
Yeah,
that
dude.
is fucking shiesty, dude. I think he's I give him MVP over Cody just because we all kind of knew Cody was gonna win at WrestleMania. Like if he didn't, there's no way he's ever winning it because
Well, that was until he, went into business for himself.
true.
I mean, I definitely like. I think I'd have Drew as like with a beef of the year with Punk or Tucker of the year.
Yeah,
But I just think just wrestler MVP of the year for the male. It's like Cody did all that, in with he back to back Royal Rumble winner.
this proves you
Fucking
love Cody. I get it. Yep, the truth comes out, dude. The truth comes
well,
out.
it's about time. Uh, but dude, him putting on like great matches. I believe him versus AJ Styles was like top five
Oh
wrestling match with like without a gimmick.
yeah, that was a great
I
match.
think if anything, that's like top three wrestling match without a gimmick.
Yeah,
Without Hell in a Cell or anything like that. And then just him being at the face of the WWE. I mean, no, I don't like it. He does it well.
you love Cody, dude. I get it. Cody, Cody,
Just don't look at my neck, bro.
Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Civil rights activist Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Nah, I definitely see that. He's definitely the face of WWE now for sure. I just think Drew did a lot this entire fucking year. From the Royal Rumble injury in Punk, and then he's had his matches with fucking Jay, with Sammy. He's been. It's cool because like all of these guys' stories have revolved around the same thing. How they've all beefed within the last couple of years, and I feel like in wrestling that never gets acknowledged as much. You get me? Where it's like every year it's like a fresh start. Like every year, every WrestleMania is a fresh start. You forget what happened to you the years prior, and like Drew being able to bank on like all his past fucking wrongs. Like I like that. I fuck with that a lot.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt was doing the same thing with the Fiend. Like he was going back to like fucking beat everybody that beat Bray Wyatt back in the day, pretty much. But he was coming
Right.
back like a stronger version of himself, and it all makes the most sense because as a human being, you want to take your L back, you want your revenge.
Right.
Shit like that touches the soul, man. I'm a revenge getter. I like revenge. What would you say is a bigger category for you? Matches of the year or wrestlers of the year?
um.
We can save the best category for last.
Well, I mean, MVP. Wouldn't you have that as wrestler of the year?
Nah, to me, MVP is different because in basketball terms, the MVP isn't always the best player in the league.
So let me think about this.
Although basketball is like a bad reference to give you, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's been
No, no,
years.
yeah, I get you.
Like, I love Steve Nash, but like the fact that he has two MVPs and Kobe has
Mhm.
one,
Makes me sick.
it makes me goddamn sick. Yeah, nah, like that's what I mean. Like, it's not always the most deserving person that gets it, but like in wrestling terms, to me, it's just the person that carried probably like the most weight for a good amount of time. That's why I picked Drew.
Um, I mean, I guess, and then in that sense, I feel like I'm still not picking Drew, to be honest.
No, that's
Um,
fine.
wrestler of the year.
I got
Okay,
categories for male and female.
so I'll put it this way. I
Mm-hmm.
think wrestler of the year. I mean, MVP of the year. I would probably have Jey Uso. He's
I
been
like
able to
that.
have himself in the main title picture, win the Intercontinental title
2
picture,
weeks. 2 weeks.
even though that match with his brother was awful in
Yeah, it was that.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I think that might have been like the only like down of his year this year.
I agree.
You see on every show his T-shirt is throughout the entire crowd.
Even
Coming
yeah,
in.
even with him losing the belt, like his character did not take a dive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, he lost, but he's still Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, people still react to him pretty positively. Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yeah. So I think that would be my MVP, and I have like Cody as like wrestler of the year. Who would you have?
For my male wrestler of the year, I got CM Punk, dude.
He's wrestled like 5 times.
No, I got. Honestly, I have Drew, Punk, Swerve, Danielson, and Roman.
The Danielson match versus Swerve, and when he hits the knee, and Swerve
Yup.
just, I was like,
Damn. Dude, not
fuck.
like fucking
That
Danielson's
that move has
matches
put
with
out so many people, dude.
Danielson's match with the Osprey were good too.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Danielson had a great year, and honestly, I'll give him Wrestler of the Year for me.
I think
Fuck it.
I think it was like he had a great summer. I think.
I would let's go like from like after WrestleMania till like August. That was his
Yeah,
time for sure,
yeah,
and it was the
yeah.
right time to elevate him too. Because if you elevated him during WrestleMania season, he was going to be lost in the shuffle, especially with The Rock and all that shit going on. No
Yep.
one was going to pay attention to him. So it's good that they pulled the
Excuse
trigger on him when they did.
me. Daniel Garcia, the greatest wrestler of all time. All right,
Hey,
see you guys later.
bye guys.
Uh, bye guys. Dude, yeah. I mean, let me see. Let me think.
like I understand like when like PWI does the whole rankings and they give it to like I just hate when you just give it to like the guy with the belt. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? Like in 2022, I think they gave it to Roman. I arguably probably would have gave it to MJF that year. He was a bigger heel that year, man.
dude. Was this year the year that they brought the world heavyweight title out? They
It was
debuted it, or was it last year?
last year.
Yeah, because he was champ in the elimination chamber.
Yep, it was last year. He lost it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Seth was out for a long time after WrestleMania.
He was out for like 2 months, yeah. And then he came back and got Tsunami.
Yo, how about a breakout superstar of the year, Bronson Reed, dude?
Oh,
It
for
sucks
sure.
that he had COVID and got injured recently and like
Fucking broke
earlier
his
before.
foot. He broke his foot.
It's insane, dude. That video, oh fuck.
I need you to send it to me. I need to watch it. I still don't. Oh wait, no, I
I
did
don't.
see it. His foot, like his the leg, right? He's like, I think I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, that happens.
That's a lot of meat coming down from top of the sky, dude.
He's got strong legs, dude. He's got strong
Um,
legs.
but yeah, I think rest of the year, Cody Gunther, that their match at Crown Jewel,
That was a great fucking match, dude.
Swerve, Danielson. Yeah, man, fuck. He put on great matches.
Yeah,
He
I
he had a
agree.
lot of he had a lot of like dream matches to like close out this year with like wrestlers in Mexico and wrestlers in Japan. Him
That's what I'm
versus
saying.
him versus Zack Sabre Jr.
That was fire.
That should be studied, bro, in the
Yeah,
history
that's what I'm
books.
saying. Yeah, I think Danielson is wrestler of the year. I think for being his last year, as much as the Sting goodbye show was also great. He obviously just wasn't able to put in as much work as Danielson was able to in his matches.
Yeah,
So that's what
because like
it
a lot of
sucked.
those like Darby Allin was taking a lot of the falls in those matches.
He was taking all the falls.
Willingly.
Do it.
Sting's like, "Are you sure? Like, I can take a bump. It's cool." He's like, "I need it."
But dude,
The thing that he does.
yeah, when Sting fucking that was towards the end of last year, but when he fucking jumped off onto the table, remember? It's like, Sting, what are you doing?
Bro, you're older than my mom. Cut it out.
It's like my mom wouldn't even do that. Yeah, no, I think Danielson's his because I know he's not fully retired. He's just retired from
Full
full
time.
time wrestling,
Yeah. And I think I would have had him like 100% wrestler of the year, but a lot of the matches that I mentioned, a lot of those dream matches, he did lose. He put a lot of people over.
which is what you should do in your last year. Take notes,
Yeah.
Chris Jericho.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, take big notes, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Who's your female wrestler of the year?
Female wrestler of the
I'm
year.
assuming Mariah May because you won't shut up about it.
What could I say? Something about that British accent.
Nah,
I think in the same way that like I maybe didn't like understand you fully on MVP and wrestler of the year. I think I would have had Bianca Belair as like MVP for. I feel like what was asked of her, she just went out there and did. You
oh
know,
for sure. She always
with
delivers.
taking the pin for like EO when she won
Yep.
the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Getting this like newcomer being working on a stable with her when she probably would rather have like a women's belt.
Yeah, probably would have like, no, give me a singles run instead, and they probably
But
would have given it to her too.
yeah,
I get what you're saying.
but
Yeah,
yeah, dude. I mean, 100,000% wrestler of the year is Io Sky.
no, I love that. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I love Io Sky, dude. She won everybody over during that backlash match, and since then we can't get enough of her.
hell
She's
yeah,
also
dude.
just really good as a wrestler, dude. And the fact that this year she had her own personalized fucking trash can.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
I think
Yeah,
her trash can move last year was funnier because she just had it on and she just like whew, like fell on this when she did like the moonsault, which was cool, but like the one where she just falls, it's so funny.
yeah. She's Mrs. War Games.
Yeah, I hope she wins the Rumble.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be rooting for her to win the Rumble. I hope she wins the Rumble.
I don't know. I think they might make her IC champs.
I'm cool with that too. Give her
Yeah.
that and the Rumble win.
Hey,
Give her,
two belt EO. I'm down for that.
yeah, give her everything. I guess this leaves us what best matches, dude.
Um,
Can you narrow it down to one, or do you have a couple?
I got a couple, but
Sure.
I just also wanted to mention that I think John Moxley also had a good year.
You think so?
Yeah, he won the New Japan like their world title belt,
Yeah.
and
IWGP.
he's had like a lot of matches on the Indies as well.
How do you,
And then winning the belt with AEW.
how do you feel about I like his
Even,
win
dude, I think even
on Danielson.
getting name dropped in WWE still to this day is pretty
Shows
crazy.
shows his power. Yeah, I think him beating Danielson was perfect because it was like who else to beat him other than his closest friends? Perfect. And
Right.
I like him trying saying like you guys don't really want it like you guys say you want it. I like that, but I don't like the full stable. Like what happened today? Today was at World's End or whatever. The AEW pay per view show and the main event. Like he just had his fucking Claudio and Wheeler Yuta just beat everybody for him. Like I like what you were doing till now because you were saying that nobody wants it as bad as you, but you having people do it for you isn't showing us that you want it as bad. Like I said, it's just their version of the bloodline now.
I think maybe I'm just not crazy about Wheeler Yuta.
Nah, I'm not that big on him either.
Yeah,
I love Claudio.
I love how Pac just refuses to wear clothes.
Dude, that's the running joke. They're like, I met him at a gas station and he had his wrestling attire on.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
dude, match of the year, man. Fuck, dude. How can you say that without mentioning Hell in a Cell, Drew and Punk?
yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. Especially once you find out that that cut that Drew received was an actual cut.
Yeah, and like using that part of the table, dude.
Dude, when he fucking threw himself onto the steps,
Oh yeah.
I saw that and I was like, "What are you doing?" Obviously, he landed on his ass more than he did on his back, but still, dude, I was like,
They finally dropped the color version of the match.
"Did they?"
Yeah,
Oh
it's like
shoot!
on WWE or Peacock. I'm not sure, but
No,
yeah. I
pass me
mean,
the charger. My laptop's about to die. Go
oh
ahead.
no.
No, I'm getting the charger. You may continue.
What was I gonna say? Other than that, what are some of your choices?
Best matches, I got them right here. Yeah, obviously, like we said, Punk versus Drew was good. Danielson and Swerve at All In was awesome, as we've mentioned. Uh, Final two both happened at WrestleMania 40. Fucking Sammy versus Gunther and Cody versus Roman. Dude, those were like storytelling to perfection.
Yeah, I really liked. So I'll say this, like, so I think maybe the Cody versus Roman was probably like match of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but you know, it also had Cena and the Usos getting involved, The Rock getting involved, and Undertaker getting involved. And
Yeah,
then like I like Hell in a Cell as well, but you got the Cage. I like Swerve versus Page, but you got every weapon on
like you
God's
said,
green earth.
the gimmick matches. Yeah,
Yeah, but other than that, a big fan of Gunther versus Sammy. I really liked Daniel Bryan versus Swerve versus Osprey and versus Zack Saber. Those are all great technical matches.
his name
And
is Brian Danielson's son. That Daniel Bryan.
Brian Danielson,
Yeah,
Bryanson Daniels, and I really liked AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes
yeah,
at
dude.
Backlash.
Yeah, that was anything AJ Styles touches, I'm gonna love. So
Cody busting out the fucking Birmingham Hammer was great.
yeah, that shit was awesome. Dude, wrestling has just been awesome this year, personally.
Yeah. Oh
Like
yeah, man.
I love this past month. I love the Winged Eagle belt is back. It's always been my favorite belt. The fact that it's
Yeah,
back. I love how KO has taken it hostage and shit.
dude, I love this new KO.
I do too, man. I'm all for it. I really hope he wins at the Rumble.
I hope he like. I mean, Cody's probably gonna be there at Raw day one, but like if he's just like actually injured or something, and they just keep him out for a while and just have Cody KO be like this like
Like
imaginary champion,
dude, that'd be
that
fucking awesome.
that'd be great. That'd be great.
Dude, I love it, man. I like his run. I like what he's doing. I like him as a heel. He deserves another run because he's only had one.
Yeah, dude. You know what the biggest MVP of the year 2024 was though?
But
WWE Vote.
dude, is the best YouTube page ever. WWE Vote, and it's so smart
Yeah, dude.
because they're
Hell yeah.
making double the revenue now. It's like instead of putting all the classic stuff in their one channel, you make one specific channel just for your classic shit.
And like you probably get so many views just of people that are like, oh well, I used to watch back in the day. Oh look, we got all the
Boom.
matches from back in the day
Yeah. And then
on YouTube for free.
dude, they put up like 10, 20 videos a day.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
hour-long fucking videos too. It's like, yo, you want to see this event from '97? Here's all of it.
They're dropping so much ECW stuff today.
Yeah, this whole past week, like the whole past 2 weeks, I would say they've dropped nothing but ECW stuff. The shorts that they drop, all the behind-the-scenes stuff,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that page is awesome. Everybody go
Seeing those
follow that
backstage
page.
promos of these people from way back then, it's great.
That's a great page, dude.
They
I
dropped
like
one
that.
today, like Eddie and the Steiner Bros versus like Cactus Jack, Scorpio Sky. No,
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Too
And
Cold Scorpio.
Too Cold Scorpio. There you go. That match was really great.
Dude, Too Cold Scorpio is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Legit crazy.
Ahead of his time.
Legit crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Look him up. Yeah, he's done some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
yeah, but
check.
he's a legend. Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah, that's a great page. I recommend everybody go follow that. 2024, what a year for wrestling, dude.
Hell
We
yeah, man.
we started our wrestling fucking podcast channel this year.
Wait, what do you see? What are your hopes for this page in the year 2025?
I think we just need more consistency.
I feel like we haven't been awful.
No, honestly, dude, we're not too bad. We're not too
Yeah,
bad. We've obviously stuck through it.
we had like good times, and then we have some like I mean, we're obviously parents,
Yeah,
dads, as the title says.
mhm. But it's been fun. I like talking wrestling. It's such a topic that it's not a universally talk about topic. So I feel like we just we fit in. We're not trying to follow any trends. We're just trying to be ourselves, and I think that's what it's all about. And hopefully, people just gravitate to us.
Yeah, man. It's really great to see. Like, I have like some friends message me like with the Heels episode.
Mm-hmm.
He, I had this one friend message me. He's like, "Man, you should really check out Naruto. Like, it's really good."
There
I'm
you
like,
go,
damn. Yeah,
motherfucker.
and then Antonio was like, he messaged me. And all he said was Hulk Hogan undies and like a bunch of laughing emojis.
Yeah, he's fucking sent me like he was like, "Yo, fuck you, Ric Flair's the goat." He took offense to my Ric Flair comments, and I had to break it. I had to break it to him about the whole airplane ride from hell.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Homie," I was like, "Go read this," and he was like, "For real?"
I think one of my favorites is my sister messaging me saying that she was watching our show on the TV, and her her son was like, "Do you both?
Yeah,
Jonathan?"
dude, you're
I'm
on the
like,
fucking TV,
"Hell yeah!"
dude.
With all 20 of our viewers. Hey, but shout out to y'all. Y'all real as fuck.
Hey, I'll take whatever views we get,
33,
dude.
hey, 33 subscribers. Hell
Saw
yeah,
that
bro.
shit. That's more than I have. See, and it sucks for me because I'm not one that's on the social media thing, so I don't know how anybody's reacting to our stuff. So I leave that all to you. But anytime I finally, connect back onto like the YouTube or whatever and be like, oh, we got comments on this video,
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool.
it's like shit. It's fun. It's cool. I guess we could do this a little bit longer.
That's our it's our 10th episode. Let's make it to
Dude,
20.
it's our 10th. Let's make it to 20, homie. Let's make it to 100. There's so much
Yeah,
wrestling. Honestly, with the amount of wrestling that goes on, we could make an episode every week. But like you said, we're busy. We're dads. Also, we're just starting off, so we wouldn't want to oversaturate the market with our measly voices yet. Once we're big and famous, then you can hear us all you want.
yeah. I mean, honestly, once we get like I get a good camera and like a headset, I'll probably I'll maybe do like raw reactions and like this, or like this is what happened. This man,
Dude, I
like
think
this.
I think 2025 we should look up in our quality. Maybe we could finally pay for the fucking premium version of Riverside, and then we get more perks
And
for
do
it
love
from it.
Percocets.
Yeah, we do love perks. Perk angle. We can start doing somersaults out the door.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll look to it. Get better.
we're doing a lot more cool stuff.
It's cool you telling me all the shit that people tell you in terms of reaction. Because like I said, I'm so disconnected, so I don't know what the fuck goes on. But I upload the podcast to Spotify and YouTube, and I walk away feeling like Joe Rogan every fucking time.
I don't know if anybody listens or subscribes to the Spotify because I don't have Spotify. I have
Oh no,
YouTube.
we
And
definitely do have some people on there. That's where I listen to it.
yeah,
Yeah, I legit downloaded and listened to it on there at work because, like, obviously I'll edit and I'll listen to it as I'm editing. But my
mm-hmm.
final full listen is usually on Spotify while I'm at work.
How many subscribers do we have on Spotify?
I think at least 5.
Oh, dude,
But
hell yeah!
it does say we've had a good amount of fuck are we talking about this now? But we've had a good amount of traffic coming in from like other sources, either to Spotify or from Spotify. Because you know how we link our YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So like we've definitely had a good amount of traffic flow from there. Not bad. Yeah, see we have 5 Spotify followers. Not bad, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna get to 10. Just wait on it.
Well, I guess Spotify isn't like you said, you don't have it, so I get it. But YouTube is probably like our biggest, thing, I guess.
On Instagram, we got like 55, between 55 and 60 followers.
Damn, dude, that's
Yeah,
impressive as hell. And I guess once we, get better at this stuff, then we can make better media stuff. I guess we have to turn into fucking social media stars, huh?
you're gonna start wearing a mask.
Just everything I hate, just I guess.
Well, at least with this, we're just talking about wrestling. It's not
I know
we're talking about.
that's
It's
a
not like
good
we're
thing.
doing vlogs.
That's the good thing is that, like we said, it's something that we both enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, this is fun. Our 10th episode should be out soon. Dude, I am taking the day off for the Netflix premiere overall.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, I thought about it. I was like, if I take the
Do
day
it.
off, I might like have to do
Do
other shit.
I say take it off, dude. It's gonna be huge. I've been talking about this for the last few months to you. It's gonna be huge.
I might, but we definitely are gonna have to do an emergency podcast that night.
Oh, we'll definitely do. This is what we'll do. We'll do an emergency podcast that night, and if I don't put it out that night, it'll be out in that morning. Because that's how
Uh,
big that shit's gonna be, dude. Next 2 days from, well, not today's, because now it's Sunday officially, but tomorrow will be the last Monday Night Raw on cable TV. That shit is crazy.
it's not pre-recorded. It's gonna be a live one.
It's live, yeah.
Also, tomorrow should also be a crazy Raw as well.
It
It's the
should be,
last one on
yeah.
USA.
I guarantee you it'll be good,
If
crazy
if they
too.
don't make it like a send off like top 10 USA WWE on USA thing.
Yeah, no, I did see that there is going to be a Monday Night Raw. I did see the under schedule.
Okay.
So, hey man, it
Well,
should be good.
all right then, everybody. This has been Total Dad Wrestling.
Hell yeah. Appreciate all
10th
you guys
episode.
listening. 10th episode. Oh, wait.
Like, subscribe, all that stuff.
All that stuff. Thank you guys. You look sleepy.
A little bit.
Maybe you should have had some coffee, man. Thank you guys.
Now I can go sleep now.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna be a little wired.
Now I can go right to sleep, dude. Maybe I'll stay up, play some Yu-Gi-Oh or something. I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you all for listening. Peace out.